Hello, my lovely Marshall blenders. How are you? How are you? Hey, I'm back. Flower Child had actually posted a comment in my last video, and it made me think, and I said I was going to do some research. So, Deva Curl was acquired by the parent company of Schwarzkopf, and they're also the parent company of my other favorite company, My Identity. So I was interested in finding out a little bit more about that. So, as far as Deva Curl, the statement that has been put out in part for what's been happening with the product, as far as the big controversy, people's hair, their curls are damaged. The hair, essentially, they say it's damaged. So in part, what the company says is all of our products have gone through rigorous testing that has confirmed they are safe and adhere to both quality assurance and regulatory standards. So they're essentially letting us know that according to the tests, the products that are in their containers in their facilities are up to par. Continues, we also recognize that any changes to curly hair for whatever reason demand a special type of attention that safety tests alone can't address. So what that means is that they are recognizing but not admitting to or accepting fault or blame that there are many different reasons that can be attributed to a change in curl pattern, or what some people would deem as damage to the hair. It could be that the person blew their hair out with high heat and damaged the hair. It could be that they moved to an area that the environment caused a loss of curl, or whatever reason. So, and this is true. What they're saying is true. It doesn't necessarily have to deal with the product that they make. It can be a number of other reasons. And testing the product will not address the damage that has occurred to hair. So they say that's why Deva Curl is committed to creating a professional curl care council, a PCCC, Professional Curl Care Council, a Justice League of sorts for curly hair. And this will be comprised of, as the statement continues, of trusted medical professionals, dermatologists, independent industry experts, professional stylists, and members of our curl community to help us all better understand healthy curls and scalp. So what they're saying here is that they want to now become specialists in the curly hair world. So I would say this statement, if you read it and analyze it correctly, is a very humble statement. They are not accepting full blame. They're not accepting blame, period. But what they are saying is that they want to now take this situation and use it to create a better scientific understanding of what curly hair is, how it works, when it's damaged, is it possible to create an improvement. So there is some good that can come out of this situation. We just have to wait and see. So that's their standard. Now, the reason why I read the statement, part of the statement, before breaking down who owns Deva Curl now, is to help us understand why they say what they say, okay? So it had started, Deva Curl had started here in New York. It was managed by a company called 10 Gram Capital. In 2017, a company called Aries Management LP purchased Deva Curl. They are a publicly traded global alternative asset manager. Now, what is an asset manager? Again, Aries Management LP, May of 2017, purchased Deva Curl. So an asset manager is a systematic process of developing, operating, maintaining, upgrading, and disposing of assets in the most cost-effective manner of, in this case, a company, said company being Deva Curl. They manage investments on behalf of others. So they acquired Deva Curl, and they essentially are the ones that were able to, bring it into the consciousness of the social media world. They stepped up the education and all this wonderful stuff. They were the ones that gave between 10 gram capital and then Aries management. They brought Deva Curl up to where we knew Deva Curl to be this just authority on curls, right? Now, November 11th of 2019, Henkel company acquired but before I say that, sorry. So December of 2018, Robert Schaefer was named CEO of Deva Curl. Previously, he had been a general manager of Henkel, Professional North America. So now you fast forward almost a year to November of 2019. 11 months later, Henkel now acquires Deva Curl. Okay, now the company Henkel has 3 business units that they are like at the top of their game. So there are 3 business units. One is adhesive technologies. The other one is laundry and home care. An example of their laundry things that they do is like Snuggle, and home care is like Dial soap. So they do that, and beauty care. So this is where Deva Curl comes in. All right. So Deva Curl is property of Henkel, the same way that Schwarzkopf, who I love, and My Identity, who I love and trust, are. They belong to them. So Henkel purchased it November, and then this lawsuit was brought about a few months later. So what that makes my mind think is that somewhere between Aries management letting go of Deva Curl and Henkel acquiring Deva Curl, something occurred. It could be something as personal as one person to another person, and I didn't like what was said, so let's, whatever. Or it can be something as, what's the proper word? Something as intrinsic as Henkel acquiring it and then saying, hey, I already have my factories and people that I like to use, and then some of those factories like to use synthetic versions of what is better if it's original. So there's a lot of things that could be happening. So it has to kind of be connected with that transition. All right. So again, because remember, Aries did a great job of promoting Deva Curl and lifting it to where it was, and once Aries lets it go, it went down. So that going down can be attributed to politics. It can be attributed to interpersonal issues, or it can be attributed to simply switching of manufacturers. We don't know. But what we do know is that Henkel is going to try and make right of it, because they are developing this new professional curl care council of superheroes. And so let's just see what happens. I'll be honest with you, I don't know Deva Curl. I don't know her. Never used her. She kind of just came into my consciousness recently, and then when the only bit I knew about Deva Curl was the Deva cut, and the second I saw how they did the Deva cut, I was turned off, because I'm big on structure, and Deva Cut is kind of like Edward Scissorhands, going all over the place. That's just not for me. Not knocking them, just stating it's not for me. But this was fascinating, and I just wanted to answer Flower Child. So yes, you are correct. Henkel, who is the parent company of Schwarzkopf and Modentity, my two favorites, who I just happened to have mentioned last video, you know. So I have trust in Henkel, you know, because they do produce quality products. They are very stable. They know what they do. And I feel that this was, don't forget Henkel. Okay, so this is another thing. Henkel is essentially a German company. I know there are that many curly hair people in Germany, but it's a German company. So here they're trying to expand on their portfolio of companies that they own. And trust me, when Henkel gets its hands on a product, they look to elevate it. So let's give them some time and see what they do. I trust that they will make right with the people who have the class action lawsuit. And that's it. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be following it to post, because I'm not. I don't like to talk about that stuff. I do. If something piques my interest, I research it and I'll expose it. Expose it. Expose meaning I'll talk about it here, and then and that'll be it. I won't follow up. I'm not Wendy Williams. I like talking about hair. Okay, guys. So I hope this was good. Let me know, Flower Child, if you like this. By the way, hey child. Hi, Faye in the City, and she's Faye in the City on YouTube, and I am Faye on Instagram. I love you. And her name is Bramantha. She's Samantha's cousin. So, hey, Samantha. Salutations from your cousin, Bramantha. Goodbye, my lovely Marshall blenders. See you soon. See ya.